What's going on, cronies? Cat Burglar back with you. Happy Monday. Hope you guys all had a great holiday weekend. 4th of July, cookout, family, friends. Um, I hope you guys all had a great weekend. Let's get into the recap. Yesterday, 1-3. The slide continues for the Cat. Has not been good. I'm on a losing streak, guys. That's all I can say right now. Um, do I think it's time to fade me? I don't know. Maybe I bounce out of this, maybe I don't. But I'm going to give you my picks today. It's a small card. We got Golden State, Atlanta. Atlanta, I think, lost their last game against Seattle. A lot of these dogs in the WNBA are not only covering, but they're winning outright. And it's happening at a crazy rate. So if you were playing the dogs on the money line, you'd be killing right now. Um, Especially the last 2 or 3 weeks. I don't have a take on this game, and I don't really have a take on the Dallas Phoenix game. Dallas has a couple players out. Let's look at that. Let's go to Dallas. Yeah, they got Enrique's out and Carrington's out for the game on Monday. Um, so, I look at this game as like Paige has been playing really great lately, the last 4 or 5 games. I think she's going to go over 19.5 points. That's going to be my play in this game. The reason, too, also Phoenix has an injury to Copper. She's ruled out. I think she had 30-something last game. She's kind of been, play a couple games, sit out, play a couple games, sit out. I think they're kind of resting her for the playoffs. But basically, in this game, I don't have a take. It opened at 11. I think a lot of that has to do with that. And it looks like Sabali's out, too, here. She's downgraded to ruled out Monday versus Dallas, too. So they're missing two of their top players. So obviously, I can't have a take on this. My take's going to be Paige Beckers over 19.5 points in this game. That's really my only play. I'm going to be, until I can kind of get back on track, I'm probably going to do 1 to 2 plays a day until I can kind of start ramping this back up. That's usually what I do when I start going on a cold streak. I start limiting my plays until I can have a little success, build the confidence back up. But one thing I did want to show you guys as well, let me do this real quick. I know I mentioned a few videos ago that I was going to put together a spreadsheet for you guys, and I did. You'll see 2 tabs down here at the bottom. My regular picks record, which I started yesterday it's not like I'm hiding from anything. I just don't remember all the plays that I put in on that. And then my lock and load record since basically I started these videos, because I had been keeping track of that. And if you slide over here, basically, it'll show you what I've done for the year. So 6 wins, 1 loss, win percentage, loss percentage, total amount. This is what I wagered on. And then if you scroll down, you can see by month. In April, basically made 696.80, made 1782.85, and then obviously we lost our last lock and load. I lost 1,000 on that. So you can see the negative, and basically anything that is winning is going to be in this yellowish greenish, and anything that's losing is going to be in the red, just kind of similar to the colors we have here. So that's basically that, and it's going to start giving you, and then if I go into start giving you guys kind of like tracking my record, and it's not so much for the lock and loads because those don't happen too often. Obviously we didn't even have one in June. And we've only had, since I've been doing these videos, 6 and 1, 7 total. But I am giving you guys plays every day. Like yesterday, I gave you 4 plays. I went 1 and 3. on my normal plays, I think I told you guys this. I'm playing those normally between 10 and 30 bucks. But what I'm going to start doing just for sake, I'm just going to put 30 bucks on every one of those games. That means when my lock and loads go off, they're going off at 10 to 20x basically what I play, and that's what I'm looking to do. Some of them, like my last one, would have went off at like 30 something x, and even though I liked it that much, we lost. So basically, these are going to be all, to keep things really simple, $30 wagers. This is the odds that I got when placing the bet, and this is my win amount, and this is my overall record, and obviously showed that I won 2804, minus 30 on the next three because I lost all those. And then if I scroll over, you can see kind of what my record is. Obviously 1-3. I know I have a better record than this. I wish I would have been able to enter all those, but I don't want to go back through all the videos and keep track. But I do want to keep track just so, everything's legit, everything's, on the up and up. So, and this spreadsheet will be in my profile on YouTube as well. And it will also be on Win with Cat. So winwithcat.com. So those two places, you'll always be able to find this. Not hiding from my record. One thing I might do, just so it's easier, is make one more column that says odds. That way you'll be able to see the pick and then much more clear the odds. So I may add that column soon as well. So I just wanted to point that out. So again, my regular picks, my lock and loads, you can toggle back and forth. And all you got to do is scroll over and you can see my record and then what I've made monthly. The whole idea on this, guys, is how I'm doing things isn't what a lot of people would do with their money management. Okay? I'm doing, basically, most handicappers say play 1 to 3% of your bankroll. I'm playing 20x on these or more, 10 to 20x at least on these lock and loads. And it's been working for me. As you can see, what I profited since then. And even if my other record wouldn't be, so I would have profited. And this is just a good way to track my results. And guys, if you're betting every day like I am, you should be tracking your results. It just paints a much better picture. You're not guessing at whether you're making money or not by looking at your Sportsbook account. You actually know. And having a nice graph is easy to look at too. Like, hey, I'm down. So we'll see over time. Obviously, the Paige Beckers game that I already listed this. I should say over points. But I will add that. So anyways, guys, this is all I got for today. If you want to take a look at the spreadsheet, winwithcat.com or on the YouTube channel. Talk to you guys tomorrow.